Your flock, we have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we pass victorious. Our trumpets pealing, our glorious song, play it, sing it, all hail your flock. Oh, hail your flock. We shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our precious kingdom. Oh, day and night, say that always, all hail your flock.
Welcome everyone to this emergency press briefing from the Office of the Prime Minister as we draw closer to the Declaration Convention come December 2nd. Join me as I welcome the Prime Minister of the Biafran government, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, His Excellency Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. Prime Minister, over to you, sir.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Good evening, followers, lovers of freedom, and friends of Biafrans. I welcome every one of you this evening as you continue to follow up and observe step by step the history that the Biafra people are making in this 21st century. My fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom that are all here today to listen to this emergency space briefing, I want you to understand that we must not allow evil to strive. In the absence of good people, the evil people will strive, and the life and property of our longer be secured and safe. Please, whoever that is calling me should stop calling. Am I coming out clear?
Very well, sir.
Thank you very much. My fellow Biafrans, as we dream for peace, remember that for us to achieve our aim of having lasting peace in our land, the good men must be ready to commit great violence upon evil men. And that's exactly what we are doing today. All of you that are fighting the terrorists of Nigeria with me, you are the good men. And I want you to understand that you're doing the right thing and you are on the right track. It is only when the good men remain silent that the evil will strive. Today, the Biafra people have chosen not to remain silent. The killings, animosity that the Biafra people have witnessed for many decades is coming to an end. It is not going to come to an end very easily. We have been fighting and fighting since 1967 officially. And today, this is the 20th or 21st of October 2024. We are still fighting. Over 50 years. Israel got independence many years ago, decade ago. Israel is still today fighting for peace. We are surrounded by enemies who doesn't love us. The enemies that hated us, and what did the Britain do? They joined us forcefully together with these enemies who don't like our religion, who don't like our culture, who don't like our ways of life, who don't like anything about us, who mock our dialects, they mock our languages, they mock our name, everything about us they hate. And for that reason, this generation that Simon Ekpa is very proud to be part of, have risen up to break the chains and free our older generation that are still alive and the unborn generation that is to come. I repeat again, peace will always remain a dream and can only be achieved when good men and women are ready to commit a great violence upon the evil men. Biafra have agreed and ready, they have been doing that, making sure that a great violence is meted upon the enemy that have been killing us for decades. And this violence is in self-defense. I want you people to understand many things that you don't know about Biafrans. And I'm going to use Igbo-speaking Biafrans for this scenario.
Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. I salute each and every one of you for coming. I greet you all for always being there. Diana, my sister, you are welcome. I salute you. I've been absent for like 2 days or so. It's something that I must have to do for some reasons. But I welcome each and every one of you back here again this morning. I salute you from anywhere you are listening in from. I greet our Prime Minister, Mejiri Buago. The only matter have sworn that good men of Biafra will no longer live in fear. That the good men of Biafra will no longer live in silence. That we will no longer be terrified by those that have sworn an oath to make sure that we ceases to exist. By those that are sworn an oath that so long as they are alive, that so long as they are alive, that so long as they are alive, that they will not allow anything good to be seen in Biafra land. But they promise the Biafra welcome. They promised the Biafrans. Prime Minister yesterday was that this is the right time that the good men will rise. That's why our topic, we are continuing the topic like I told us last time in our last broadcast, that this topic we are going to do justice to it. Why Nigeria why it is way too late for Nigeria to be saved. Because the good men of Biafra have their eyes now wide open, and the folding event as each day passes by speaks volume to the world on what that is happening and on what that is to come. That the Biafrans have decided to hold the bull by the horn. The Biafrans are not lily-livered people. And we demonstrated this for the whole world to see when they all ganged up against the Biafrans 1967, 1970. It was demonstrated. And for the past 4 years now, today is the 22nd day of October in the year of our Lord 2024. Yesterday was a total lockdown in Biafra land, and even today there's no movement. Biafrans decided to sit at home. You know, before now they will say, oh, they were afraid. But the question people, this brown envelope journalism that are being sponsored by devil, the question they will not ask those that are carrying the propaganda of, oh, they are being forced to sit at home. The question they are not asking is, what is making them afraid? In the land that you said that you are fully in charge of, what is instigating fear in the heart of people? What has made the people to lose confidence in whatever that is coming out, that is proceeding out from your mouth? What made the people that they are no longer in alliance with you because they have never been with you from the onset? Let me show you the road this morning. This morning, the almighty Enugu-Onitsha Express Road, for you to see how it is looking. This is Enugu-Onitsha Express Road. This is Enugu-Onitsha Express Highway. The only major highway you have in the Old Eastern region. Look at it this morning, today, the 22nd day of October 2024. Look at the way the road is empty. Not as a result of any other, not as a result that there's any other thing happening, but because Biafrans have decided, like the Prime Minister said, that not until the good men rise, the evil men will never cease to oppress them. This is Where you're looking at now is the Ogidi market, building market. Can you look way down to Tazan and the New Pass? There's no movement of any vehicle. The building market is shut down completely. Because the Biafrans, for more than 50-something years, has suffered a lot in the hand of Britain and the Zoological Republic with their Islamic agenda. I just want to show you something on this road. This is the best highway you have in the old Eastern region. This forest you're looking at now is the highway you have in the old Eastern region. This forest you're looking at now. This is Enugu Onitsha Expressway. This road has been lapidated like this for decades. This is where people live, and this is where people apply to go to their work, to travel from one place to the other on daily basis. There's something I want to, there's a spot I want to show you. Look at this particular spot. This is highway. This is major highway. This is major highway. This place now, you can look at the right hand side, you will see that sand that has covered one part of the road. But if I should bring up the video of other highways in Lagos State, highways in Kano, highways in Niger State, highways in other states that you have in the Zoological Republic, you will see that is nothing to be compared with this. But do you know why we have this? Because the good men of the Biafrans has kept quiet for a very long time. The good men of Biafra kept quiet for a very long time. And that is why you have this. There's something this our brother here said yesterday. This video was yesterday. There's something striking that he made, that striking points he made yesterday. And I want to bring it to us. For those that their business is to attack our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, on the wonderful job he's doing to see that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that no harm comes to him. Because like I told us yesterday, you see, on daily basis, the whole thing will be unfolding for you because there are people that didn't really understand what is going on. I told us the other day, the last broadcast that we had, that the vultures, that the gathering of the vultures are very imminent. They are gathering themselves on daily basis, both in-house gathering and the external gathering is ongoing as we speak. Because they know that they have run out of time. Not running out of time. You know, there's a difference between you are running out of time. When you are running out of time, that means you still have a slim chance to achieve or to get to your destination to beat the time. But when you have run out of time, everything you are pursuing is under probability. You might get there while the activities is still on, or you might get there when the whole thing is over. Please, I want to plead to each and every one of us, as you come in, do well to share this program. Do well to share it and click on the like button so that more people will come in. On the few minutes or hour that we are going to be here, I want this conversation to be very interesting. I want it to be an interesting conversation. Let me put the link. If anybody wants to come into the studio, you are welcome to do so. The link is up there. I want this conversation to be an interactive one. I want us to interact. I want us to interact because this is our problem. It's not Simon Eber's problem. This is a collective problem of the Biafrans that is on the shoulder of a man. This is a collective doom that awaits the Biafrans that is on the shoulder of a man. And our Prime Minister said that if the good men keep quiet in the house, if the good men keep quiet in the village, if the good men keep quiet in any city, evil will continue to strive. And that is why the good men of the Biafrans has risen up to quench evil, to make sure that evil ceases to exist. And we, the Biafrans, we are going to do it without looking back. And the result is what you're seeing today. That our people have decided to take the bull by the horn. So gone are the days that, Biafrans don't love themselves. Because whenever they want to use the phrase of divide and rule, they will tell you Igbos don't love themselves. But today, that narrative has been defeated. That very narrative has been defeated. Because what that gives these people leverage, what that gives these people confidence that Biafra will definitely fail. Let me give you a tip. What that is giving the Fulani jihadis confidence, and Britain confidence that Biafra will fail is because of the love they see in our people towards their trade, towards commerce. The love they see in Biafra towards commerce, towards trading, give them the confidence. That's the only thing that gives them the confidence that the Biafrans will never rise to the occasion. That is the only thing that gives them the confidence that the Biafrans will never want anything that will jeopardize their business. It gives them the confidence that the Biafrans will never do anything that will jeopardize their business. That whatever that you're doing and that thing has to do with the Biafra business, that you
Kobatana. Office onye politician enwere na Igbo.
The network is very, 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 very bad. Network is very bad. We must have to continue. The network is very bad, but we have to continue. Let me play this voice for us, and I will give you a little analysis on what our brother is saying. I'll give you a little analysis. Give you a little analysis on what our brother is saying, then we'll take it off from there. Let me play this thing for you. Let me play this for you.
Politician ọbụla enwere na Igbo. Na-enu anya na mgbago. Na-enu na mgbada. Ebe ahụ ngosiri ụnọ. Wuo ogologo okporo ụzọ. A na-esi eje Ọka 24 hours. Moto na-agba n'ebe a. O wee bụrụ na tata bụ 21st October. Monday, sit at home. Moto agbaghị ya. Ndị politicians anyị nwere na Igbo ka njụdị na ụnụ ajụjụ. Ụnụ abụtalụ m Sunday Igboho. Ụnụ abụtalụ nya. Sunday Igboho nọ na London. Ọ chịkọrọ akwụkwọ. Jesomit elu ndị ọcha. Eweru were amị, weru polisi, weru mee Sunday Igboho esiko.
I'm a free man. You said no voice. Can anyone hear me? Is the voice not coming out? Freeman, you said no voice. Can anyone hear me? Is the voice not coming out? Is the voice not coming out, please? Is the voice not coming out? Freeman said no voice. Let me check something. I think there should be voice. Freeman, can you confirm for me that you can hear me, or anybody? Diana, can you hear me? Chijoke, can you hear me? Is the voice not coming out? The voice is coming out now, Freeman. It's coming out. Maybe you check your device, okay? Check your device. I believe the voice is coming out. The voice is coming out. Let's continue. Listen to what our brother has to say. You know the evil in our... It's okay now. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Iwunne, I salute you from here. This is voice. Okay. Then it is okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. We can hear you clearly. Thank you so much. If I am sick, you're welcome. Mercy, I salute you from here. Greetings. I want you to listen to this, our brother. What this our brother, we must have to move, my brother Freeman. What this our brother said is very, very important if you understand it. It aligns with what our Prime Minister said yesterday. That if the good men continue to sleep, if the good women continue to sleep, we will continue to die in our land. That this song of our sister Rosemary Chuku that she sang very many years ago. Rosemary Chuku si onye yeku arunda neme n'ime obodo ai Nigeria. Onye yeku arunda neme n'ime obodo ai Nigeria. Iru uju n'ịgbanya mmiri, o juru n'obodo anyị. Iru uju n'ịgbanya mmiri, o juru na Naịjirịa. Ọ sị nwoke nene onwe gị, gị onye ọchịchị tụne onwe gị. Ọ bụ gị kpatara ihe na-eme, ọ bụ gị butere ihe na-eme. Onye ihe ndị a na-eme n'obodo anyị si n'aka ụmụnne m, ya kpachara anya ya. These are the songs that we heard those days. Rosemary Chukwu sing this song. And she also said, obodo a na-akpọrọ onye eziokwu, egbunyo ya anya, onye ọbụla na-atụzụ ji ikwu eziokwu, ka ezere ndụ, onye ya ekwukwanụ, arụ na-eme na Naịjirịa, ikwuo iburu onye nwụrụ anwụ, Chineke mbiko biko bịanụ. That the abominations that is happening in the land, in this land, the abominations that have strived for many years. She was asking a question. Who are those that is going to speak on them? Who will sacrifice himself that will not love his life so much that he or she will not be threatened by death? Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and every other genuine Biafrans are doing today. At the time that these songs are going on, is it the one that Obigwe sing? They say the song of Obigwe. The music that the prophecy is not just a music. That was a prophecy from Obigwe in those days. Obigwe in one of his songs said that n'okporo ụzọ anyị na-agba ụgbọala dịzị ka ebe egwuri ndị nwụrụ anwụ. Na onye banye n'ọchịchị, kama ọ ga-enyere anyị aka, ya wee buru ego anyị wee buje obodo ndị ọcha. Onye banye n'ọchịchị, kama ọ ga-enyere anyị aka, ya wee buru akụ na ụba Biafra were ya fesasịa ya n'ụzọ n'ọfịa. Maka Nigeria nwere akụrụba, nya mme na amaghị etiro Nigeria ebe a. Obigwe tiri Nigeria because of the forceful one Nigeria that was forced on us. But the right word there is, na onye banye n'ọchịchị o buru akụ na ụba Biafra jee fesasịa ya n'ụzọ n'ọfịa. Ọnya mere ihe ji wee nwee ụdị ụzọ a na 21st century. N'ụzọ ebe a na-agba ụgbọala. Ebe nke a kịta kwa highway like a nnukwu express. This is the major highway in the old Eastern region. In Wazianwa, one day me weterunu the video of Port Harcourt Enugu highway. The one that linked Enugu to Port Harcourt to many other states. The only road that you can boast of that this is the road network that we have that interconnect every other state in Biafra land. Look at the way it is looking. Look at the service lane. Look at this. This one now is because this one have refused to spoil. If I should take you backward from from Nteje side towards as if you're going to Oka, you will have one lane that have been like that for ages. I have known that road to be like that for ages. And if you travel back home tomorrow or next tomorrow, even as I'm speaking, that road will still be like that. And that place have claimed many lives. In 2010, I was thinking that with the life that was lost in that road, on that road, that was during the regime of Obi Kererenke. Obi was a governor when that Umunya road claimed so many lives. People died as if people were roasted like chicken. Yet, up till now, one side of that road is still under-constructed. So when our prime minister is saying that when the good people keep quiet in any society, evil will strive, for you to understand it better. That's why I'm bringing all these things to you. Because I told us this war, this fight of the narrative, the wrong narrative, Biafrans will fight it till eternity comes. We will fight it non-stop till eternity comes. Until victory is ours. Until victory is ours. Let me tell us one thing that you don't know. The worst kind of fight that you will engage yourself in is the fight of wrong narrative. Ndị Igbo si na ogbugbu nwa ọgaranya, mmetọ afa nwa ọgaranya ka ogbugbu ya mma. When you're fighting the war of wrong narrative, what people are saying about you is not truth. But because of the calibers of people that are carrying that particular narrative and they stand where they are saying it, and how long they have carried it, ndị Igbo si n'ọnụ eme arụrụ ala gbaa ha ọghọ omenala. A lot of things that was said against the Biafrans, what the Biafrans are fighting today, why the Biafrans will need to go and convince international community on the crime and the genocide that happened in Biafra land 1967, 1917 is because of the wrong narrative that have been shared against the Biafrans. And the reawakening and the understanding that the Biafrans had on themselves now. Because one other thing that will help you when wrong narrative is being shared against you is if you understand yourself. Finding yourself, staying in peace with yourself will help you to stay and survive the wrong narrative, the war of wrong narrative that is carried against you. But if you begin to get agitated, if you begin to trying to fight when it's not time, you will fail. Nobody would have believed that Joseph, in the scripture, that Joseph did not do what Potiphar's wife is accusing him of. The narrative of Joseph abusing Potiphar's wife lingered for years. Joseph was languishing in the prison, lost like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is languishing in the prison for a crime that he's never committed. Until the D-Day, that wrong narrative was changed, and it was changed for good. And that is why we are here, the Biafrans. To make sure that wrong narrative that have been carried, propagated against the Biafrans for decades, that we are going to stop it, and we are stopping it this year, 2nd December 2024. Let's listen to our brother.
Yeah. Ndị politicians anyị nwere n'ala Igbo ka njụ dị na unu ajụjụ. Unu abụtalụ m Sunday Igboho, unu abụtalụ nya. Sunday Igboho nọ na London. Ọ chịkọrọ akwụkwọ je summit elu ndị ọcha. Ewelu were amị, were polisi, were mee Sunday Igboho esi court. O were je summit akwụkwọ.
Let me ask us. The major crime that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was accused of that made the Zoological Republic, the terrorist state of Nigeria, to go all the way to Kenya to kidnap him was because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted from the same London, from the same Britain. Sunday Igboho went to the same Britain, 10 Donald Street, to submit a letter of breaking Nigeria, that the 100 years amalgamation agreed to experiment if Nigerians that have been to experiment the three nations that have been concocted, forcefully married together, if they can coexist without any problems. Sunday Igboho went there to remind them that these 100 years have elapsed. And so therefore, that him and his people are opting out to their Oduduwa nation. Our brother said, it's not that he said. I will play the video here for every one of us to see. Sunday Igboho was escorted with a lot of British police. And his people, Oduduwa people, were there with their flags. With their flags. With their flags.
Close one.
What am I saying? Sunday Igboho, if it is a crime to ask for freedom, Sunday Igboho has committed the same crime with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but nobody is kidnapping him. Nobody is laying a siege with military and every other thing in their land. But Soludo, Peter Mba, every one of them. Which one? The Supreme Court governor, Hope Uzodinma. Every one of them have taken it as a duty to make sure that the military, police, and what have you is sent to our land to jeopardize what we are doing. To jeopardize what we are doing. But it's never going to work for any of them, because the good people of the Biafrans have risen to do the needful. And there's nothing any one of them can do about it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. None of them believed that after 1970 genocide against the Biafrans, that anybody from the Biafran ethnic nationalities will ever rise to speak on anything that has to do with Biafra. They never believed it. This is the one thing that they never believe. That anybody will ever rise to talk about Biafra after seeing the genocide. So they use that genocide to make our people, they thought that that genocide will weaken our people and make us weaklings. But they never knew that that day, that was the day that they celebrated the funeral of the Zoological Republic. And the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile is here to finish the work. And the Biafrans are in full support of every work that Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku is doing for the Biafrans. Let's continue.
Kanjudina mono, kedini wanai onebe, kedini wanai onebe, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kam na juno onebe, onye kwughari ọnụ na Igbo, ọwụlụ ohu n'obodo nne mụrụ ya. O nwere ibe nsị ka ngwa ụnụ, obi adịghị m mma nke mbe ngawagodi n'akụkụ. Biko nụ, Sunday Igboho nke Yoruba ọ n'ebe. Ana m eche na kemgbe ahụ Sunday Igboho nọ na London, o jere sọmiti akwụkwọ na ndị sineti, na sineti edibeti be na gịnị ka eji eme Sunday Igboho.
Okay.
Na Nigeria agbamanaghara ihe eme Sunday Igboho, onwebe onye nụrụ ya, onwebe onye kwutere okwu ya na Senate, onwebe onye kwutere okwu ya na House of Assembly.
Okay.
Akụrụ Maazị Nna.
Man, the major discussion on daily basis in the Senate is on what will we do to this Simon Ekpa Njoku. There was a bounty on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's head from the Senate, from the Fulani Caliphate. There was a bounty on Simon Ekpa. From Ohaneze Ndigbo, there was a bounty on Simon Ekpa's head. But where is the Yoruba people? Where are the Afenifere of Yoruba people? Where are the what is Oba? All the Obas in Yoruba land. Where are the governors in Yoruba land and all the senators in Yoruba land that will be condemning what Sunday Igboho did in London a few days ago? Or are there no representatives of the Yorubas in the Senate House of the Zoo? Or are there no governors from the Yoruba enclave in the Yoruba land that is in the government? Are there no traditional rulers in Yoruba land? I'm asking. Somebody should please answer me. But why is it that none of them is condemning the action of Sunday Igboho going to 10 Donald Street to submit a letter that they want to opt out from the Zoological Republic? Why? It's only the Biafrans. It's only those that value what they are getting from the crumb, from the table of the enemy, over the life of their own people. That will jump out to sell you, oh, what Simon Ekpa is doing. I don't, my hand not there, mo. What this person is doing, Akamadoka. Even you can Akamadoka. See this sit at home must stop. Anybody that did not come out to the market, Alfie and keep it. You will lock his shop until any day that he's ready to open, he will open from on Monday. Salute. Yoruba nwekwa governors that are even governors nwere agba karịa eguma maka okwu na-enwe ibe ji eme. Mana governor any cradle of a Yoruba state, one of the Yoruba states. The governor, not Lagos, governor of Lagos State, What is that his name? Let me remember his name and I will tell you. These are people that can say something and the Fulani will listen. Because they know what they are eyeing. Man, I go when we fe joku eme. Ogo wuni were umunne na agbazu afia. Ogo wuni were umunne na agbara ihu n'ebe ndị ilo nọ. Ogo wuni umunne wifi ji wee na azụ afia nke gonwa. Mana ndị ọzọ onye ọwụ na wogonwa ka eji azụ nyawa afia. Onye kweta ha na say that na ya make sure na ya nọ n'ilo with the Biafrans. Ndị Fulani na Britain afọ onye ahụ n'anya. Gonwa nọ na the receiving end. Every other person is protecting his own territory. Onye ọwụna na-awachi ọwa nke ya. Ma anyị nwa ụmụ Biafra na-awaghasị nke anyị. Mad people everywhere, my brother Freeman. Ndị Igbo si na onye kpọba ya nke ọkpọkọrọ ụmụazị eweri ekpo aja. Kedu ife anyị ji akpọba anyị nke ọkpọkọrọ? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ na-etigbu onwe, Maazị Simon Ekpa nọ na-etigbu onwe. Anyị ncha niile gịnị ka anyị na-eme? What are we really doing? This is the real business going on here. Mana ụfọdụ ndị Igbo wu ndị agbagoro ọsọ afịa. More especially the Igbo governors. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha kpọrọ onwe ha senator. Ụfọdụ n'ime ha kpọrọ onwe ha local government chairman and what have you. Agbago ha ọsọ afịa ndị rireri ka ha wụ. Ndị ọzọ na-awachi befa. Asikwa na azọta na ewe bịa zọwanụ nke wute. Ịzọta gọvanọ tata enweghị ebe ya nọ wee wụrụ nyawo gọvanọ. Akwa maka na Biafra land is safe and sound because na the caliphate have not taken over. Akwa nya kiji wee ka na aza gọvanọ na Biafra territory. Even ye konuru that notion. They were senator today because now I sink Bohokoran in the Atlantic Ocean. The Biafrans have not allowed that. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and every other Biafran government that is in the cabinet, both in exile and in homeland, have not allowed this to happen. Because the Biafrans, the good men and the women of Biafrans are bringing out their hard-earned money. Nkegunwiji Agbara Banko. Nkegunwiji Abakasian everywhere. You are making an investment for who? For those that will live in the condition that the Fulani terrorist state is going to give them. Understand the power you possess. That is the message of our Prime Minister. One of his messages yesterday. We, the Biafrans, must have to understand the power we possess. The power belongs to the people. Not to those that you think that they are the ones because they have some armed men around them. That is not the power. The real power belongs to you. And the Biafrans are speaking, exercising their power every Monday like they did yesterday. And every other day. When you maximize this power, it will yield the type of fruit that you never expected. The freedom we are fighting is the real deal. Enwere onye ya bịa nso sị gị na ife anyị na-emekwa n'ụkwụkwa swell ka ị na-atụ. Gị bịa ka ya gosi the real deal. Where money flows in from. Na nke anyị na-emewu nke iji wee na-agba mbọ a na-erigodo nke wunne. Mana gị bịa ka egosi ebe ego na-egbo mkpa. Business that will give you ego ji egbo mkpa.
That is what this freedom we are fighting for is. You need Ozigba to please anybody. We will not allow that. Yes, my brother. You need Ozigba to please anybody. But everything, every agreement you're going to enrich with, anything that you're going to sign with any country, with anybody, will be based on mutual understanding. It will no longer be that they are favoring, they are doing you a favor. Nobody will do you a favor anymore. But everything will be on the basis of mutual respect. Your right will be respected, while we, the Biafrans, is in our DNA to respect agreements. That's why Ojukwu honored the agreement of Aburi Accord. But those that is in their DNA to sabotage, and the sabo is in their DNA. Defaulted. Sabotage the agreement that they signed. But the Biafrans that understood the power they possess, they are strong and they will do mighty things. And that is what we are doing today. Let me play this video of our brother because we will end this program at exact 1 hour and few minutes.
Nke bụ waziri m obi wu igwe ọnatara dike mma eze ndị Igbo na Ajaru Estate ọ ka nọ na police custody ka ọ na ama m ebe edobere ya edobe maka okwu o kwuru n'ọnụ ya
ezofugo onye nke ahụ ezofu. This our eze ndị Igbo in Ajaru Estate mara ife okwu oge a na-amụ shop ndebe anyị ọkụ na Lagos State. Apụta agbachie shop si na enweghị onye abana. Apụta kutuo nka si na enweghị onye na-abana. Oge ndị agboro, oge ndị Fulani yighaje ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ ka ha na-emebisi ife ụmụ Biafra na Lagos State. This man si na ọnwụ na ife a mekarịa, that he will have no any other choice than to call on his own brothers to provide security for them. Eze ndị Igbo na Ajaru Estate asịọkwa na ya egbu mmadụ ọwụna na Yoruba. Eze ndị Igbo ekwurokwa na ya eweghara ana ọwụna na Yoruba land. Eze ndị Igbo ekwurokwa na ya eme overthrow any traditional ruler, ọba, whatever name they give. Eze ndị Igbo ife okwu sọsọ ya wụ na ya akpọkwa n'ụmụnne ka ha nye ha security ya echekwawara ha afịa ha n'ife nke a karịa na. And police, DSS, Air Force, Navy, what have you, was launched against this man and he was kidnapped. And we have not set our eyes on him ever since. He's been there now for the past 3 years. I stand to be corrected. 3 years. Enweleze from Biafra land, traditional ruler from Biafra land, Igwe from Biafra land, Kurupim. Enweleni governor or senator from Biafra enclave that said anything about that Eze from Ajaru Estate that made this statement that I just retreated now. That our Eze that said that I will call on our brother that this insecurity is becoming too much. I will call our own brother to provide security for us. And where anybody or one from the old eastern region that kicked against the kidnapping of that man, nobody. Not even a single person. If there is, show me proof of that. Nobody. Nobody. Onye ọwụ na-asị na anyanwụ ụgbọ a na-akpọ ikpere aka anyị ncha niile dị na mmiri na anyanwụ ụgbọ na ọ na-aga ọfụma. Ọsọ awụkwọ nọ agbacha anyanwụ ọsọ agụkọ miles. Let's listen to our brother.
O wee nọ ya na prison maka okwu o kwuru n'ọnụ ya. Kedu maka Dokubo bụrụ egbe threaten ya Igbo bupụta egbe a na-abịa n'anya Okeke na-afụ ya Okoye na-afụ ya Omekwonu na ihe mere Sunday Igbo Omekwonu na ihe mere Dokubo onweghị ihe mere ya o were ruo ụbọchị a aka na-ekwukwa okwu nke gbụwara m obi.
Ema na agwa m anyị sị anything ọnwụ na ọsọkwa gị kwuo akwa nwanne anyị nwaanyị ha chọrọ ụbọchị a file one lawsuit file one car file one car because no react to the bully years of bully that have been meted against our daughters Ụmụada Biafra and the young men and women of the Biafrans. Mmadụ ọwụna welitere onu anybody that raised his voice and said, oh, I will wipe all the holy Igbos off is not a crime. Because it is, that person is in line with the agenda of Nigeria. Anybody that wakes up tomorrow and said, I'm going to move into the old eastern region and nothing will be breathing there by the time I will come back, nobody will call that person for questioning. But whenever those that are living in the old eastern region open their mouth and say, we can no longer endure this, the hate and the discrimination is too much, we are opting out, all hell will get loose. All hell will get loose. All hell will get loose. So Biafrans, it's high time anyị wụ mmadụ ya mụrụ akọ were okwu chọọ ife daba na mmiri maka na anyị dị ka ngwere ndị a dị ka agwọ na-achọ anyị wụ ụmụ ngwere onuno mana ha ya enoba nwaanyị. Simon Ekpa sị na ya agwọ ụkpụ ya gbado ha n'onu. We are going to continue this conversation in the evening on this topic. We are going to do more justice to it in the evening after today. Tomorrow we are moving on to another topic. But be rest assured that the good people of the Biafrans has risen. And we are doing one thing and one thing alone, to make sure that the land of Biafra is safe from every form of terrorism. And Biafrans has proven that beyond any reasonable doubt. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I want to salute each and every one of you that made this program a very interesting one. My brother Freeman, thank you for always being there. And my own sister, Diana, I salute you from here. And my own brother Ifanye, Messi, Ada Biafra, I salute you also from here. And Iwunne, I salute you, my sister Ada Biafra. I salute you so much from here. May Elohim continue to bless you. And every other person, Chijoke, I salute you also from here. May Elohim continue to guide and protect you and give you the grace to see yourself in Biafra land. And above all, have your eyes fixed on the ball. Nobody will bully us to submission. We have come to stay. Biafra has come to stay, and nothing any man can do about it. Thank you so much, and see you in the evening as we will reconvene here to do justice to this wrong narrative that have been shared against the Biafrans for decades. God bless you, and have a lovely day or a sweet night for those that are on the bed now. God bless you, and remain safe. Thank you so much.